Yeah, Namaste children. Today we are going to discuss about the surface areas volumes exercise 13.3 question number 4. A well of diameter 3 meter is dug 14 meters deep. The earth taken out of it has been spread evenly all around in the shape of a circular ring of width 4 meters to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. A well of diameter 3 meter is dug 14 meters deep. The earth taken out of it has been spread evenly all around it in the shape of a circular ring of width 4 meters to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. So now here we are seeing a cylindrical well which is 3 meters diameter and 14 meters deep, and the earth taken out from the well, they spread equally around it in a circular ring. So what is the height of the embankment? So what we have to calculate here? Yes, you are right. You have to calculate the volume of the earth taken out, which is nothing but volume of the cylinder. Then after, what he is asking, volume, the height of the embankment, how much height it is. So what we have to do? Height of the volume is equals to volume of the cylinder is equals to volume of the cylindrical well is equals to volume of the embankment. But embankment is in which shape? Circular, which is nothing but a hollow cylindrical shape with thickness. A hollow cylindrical shape with thickness, like you can say metal, a pipe with thickness. So outer and inner. Class 9th we have studied the thickness. What is the volume of the pipe? What is the volume of the wood? So like that, this is a hollow, and in this the outer one is 4 meters width, and this is outer one, the width is 4 meters. So radius from here to here 5.5, and here inner one is which is nothing but the well, that is 1.5 meters. So volume of the well is equals to volume of the embankment. Let us see. First we complete question number. This is which question we are discussing now? Question number 5. Question number 4 or 5? It's a question number 4. So fourth question, that is, so cylinder. We are going first we write cylinder, cylindrical well. Okay. Now diameter D is equals to 3 meters. Radius R is equals to D by 2, which is 3 by 2 meters is equals to 1.5 meters. Height H is equals to 14 meters. Volume of the well, volume of the earth taken out in the sense volume of the cylindrical well, which is equals to pi r square h, or else I let pi r square h. This is volume of the cylindrical well. Okay. Now volume of pi value we know 22 by 7 into radius is 1.5 into 1.5 into 14 meter cube. If you simplify this value, 22 by 7, 7 ones are 7 twos are 14. Then 22 into 15 by 10 into 15 by 10 you can write. Now you observe it. 22 into 15. 15s are 225. That way also you can do. 15 twos are 30. 15 twos are 30. 330 into 15. Again 15 zeros are 0. 15 threes are 45. 15 threes are 45 plus, observe it, 15 threes are 45. Are you following? 15 by 10 into 2 we forgot here, which is equals to, so 15 twos are 30. 15 twos are 30. 330 into 15 threes are 30. 15 threes are 45. 4 remains. 15 threes are 45 plus 4, which is 49. 45 plus 4, 49, and 0 is there. Again we have 2. If you multiply with 2, 2 zeros are 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18 plus 1 19, 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9, which will give you 9900 by 10 into 10 100. So 2 zeros gets cancelled, which is equals to, or simply you can simplify here also. 2 5 11 table, 2 table, 2 11s are 2 5s are. That way also you can simplify, very easy calculation also you can do. That is, look at this, 2 1s are 2 5s are, 5 1s 5 3s are. Next 2 11 2 5, 5 1s 5 3s are, which is equals to 99 centimeter cube. However you do the calculation remains the same, 99 centimeter. This is volume of the earth taken, cylindrical in the sense earth taken out is equals to 99 centimeter cube. Now we have to find out volume of the embankment. What we are going to find out? Volume of embankment. Volume of embankment which is in the circular region. So for that first we need to calculate the internal radius and external radius. So internal radius, that is small r. So internal radius, inner radius small r is equals to 1.5 meters, and width of the embankment is given. Width is given, that is you can write as width, we can write as W, which is 4 meters. Now from this you need to identify, width is given as 4 meters. From that, outer radius of the embankment, outer radius of the embankment is equals to 1.5 plus 4, which is equals to 5.5 meters. 5.5 meters. This we are taking as capital R. Internal outer radius. So capital R. We are taking as capital R. Now let height of the embankment is H, capital H. Height of the embankment is capital H. Volume of the embankment, because it is a hollow cylindrical part which is having thickness, so outer volume minus inner volume will give you volume of the height of the embankment we are taking as H. But we know, listen here, height of the embankment, volume of outer minus volume of inner. So that we assumed volume of the embankment is equals to volume of outer minus volume of inner. They both are in cylindrical shapes only. Volume of outer minus volume of inner. So which is pi r square h minus pi small r square h. You see here, outer one and inner one, radius differs but height is same, the embankment. So we can take out pi common and h also, r square also, which is common, h also common. You can write r square minus r square. Now pi value is 22 by 7. And you can write this a square minus b square form, a plus b into a minus b. So pi into h or capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r. Now you see pi value is 22 by 7. So 22 by 7 into h into capital R plus small r. Capital R is 5.5 plus small r. So 5.5 plus 1.5 into 5.5 minus 1.5 meter cube, which is equals to 22 by 7 into h into, this will become 7.0, which is nothing but 7 into 5.5 minus 4.5 is 4. This is equals to, so 7 ones 7 cancel, 22 into 4, 88 into H. 88 into H. Observe it. 88 into H meter cube. Now volume of the well, cylindrical well is equals to volume of the embankment. Volume of cylindrical well. Volume of cylindrical well is equals to volume of the embankment. Volume of the embankment. Which is volume of the well? 99 centimeter cube. What is volume of the embankment? 88 into H. So 99 is equals to 88 into H. When you transpose 88 this side, H is equals to 99 by 88. 11 table you see. 11 8s are, 11 9s are, which is equals to 9 by 8 meters. We got 9 by 8 meters. So convert into the decimal form. If you convert this into decimal form, H is equals to, so 8 table, if you divide 8 ones are 8, 1, put point, 8 ones are 8, 2 0, 8 twos are 16, 4 0, 8 fives are. So 1.125 meters. Therefore height of the embankment is 1.125. Height is 1.125 meters. This is height of the embankment. We are equating earth taken out from the well is spreading around it in a circular region. So volume of the earth taken out is nothing but volume of the cylindrical well, which is equals to spreading in a circular region volume of the embankment. I hope it is clear to you. Is it clear? Now question number 8. Water in a canal 6 meters wide. Water in a canal 6 meters wide and 1.5 meters depth, flowing at the rate of, flowing with the speed of 10 kilometer per hour. How much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes if 8 centimeters of standing water is needed? Once again, water in a canal 6 meters wide and 1.5 meters deep is flowing with the speed of 10 kilometer per hour. How much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes if 8 centimeter standing water is required, is needed? Yeah, here question number 8. If water is flowing through the canal of 6 meters wide and 1.5 meters depth at the rate of at the rate of speed, that is 10 kilometer per hour. At the speed is 10 kilometer per hour, the water speed flowing into the field. If standing water is there 8 centimeter in the field, what is the height? How much it can irrigate? The area it can irrigate in 30 minutes. Observe it. So speed of water is 10 kilometer per hour and area irrigates in half an hour he is asking, that is 30 minutes. Okay. So volume of water in flowing through the canal we have to find out. Volume of the water flowing through the canal. So water at half an hour, volume of the water flowing through the canal we have to find out first. Then after we can length of the water column in 30 minutes. So length of the water in 30 minutes means length of the water column in 30 minutes. 30 minutes means half an hour, which is nothing but, so 10 kilometer it is traveling 1 hour, 10 kilometer per hour. Half an hour means which is nothing but 10 by 2. So 10 by 2 which is equals to 5 kilometer, that you can convert into 5000 meters. 5000 meters means volume of the water in 30 minutes. Volume of the water, this is in 30 minutes this much. So volume of water flowing in 30 minutes. 30 minutes is equals to, into the canal, 5000 into the width 6 into 1.5 meter cube. Directly we calculated for half an hour, the length is how much? Here 5000 meters. So this is volume of the water flowing through the canal in 30 minutes. So 6 5s are 30, 6 5s are 30 and 1.5 is there. Observe it. So 5000 into 5000, 6 5s are 30. Observe it. 30 into 1.5, 3 5s are, or else 15 6 are 90, 0 remove, 15 6 are 90, 9.0 is nothing but 9, 9 5s are 45 and besides that 0 centimeter cube. This is volume of the water flowing in 30 minutes to the field. Volume of water flowing to the field in 30 minutes is equals to 45,000 meter cube. 45,000 meter cube of water is flowing. Now, if water is flowing through 45,000 meter cube of volume, how much area it irrigates? If the standing water in the field 8 centimeter, so standing water in the field is equals to is equals to 8 centimeter. If you convert into meters, 8 by 100 meters. 8 by 100 meters. 8 by 100 meters. Now the volume of the water which is flowing through the field is equals to volume of the water which is there in the, so volume of the water flowed to the field. Volume of the water flowed to the field is equals to area of the field into height of the field into height. Area of the field into height. Area of the field into height. This is height of the field. Height of the field in the sense standing water. Area into standing water. You can write area into is equals to, I like the statement here. Once again, volume of water flowed. Volume of water which flows to the field is equals to area of the field into standing water. How much height the water is standing? 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter, that we converted into meters. Now you see. So volume of the water which flowed towards this side is 45,000 meter cube into area of the field, that is base area, into 8 by 100. 8 by 100. Now we transpose this that side. Then area is equals to 45,000 into 100 by 8 is equals to area you will get. So you can simplify this with a 4 table also you can simplify, or 8 table also you can simplify. 8 1s are 8, 8 4s are 32, 8 5s are 40, 8 5s are 40. If you divide with 8 5s are 40 will 40, 5 is there, 8 6 are 48, 2 8 2s are 16 and 8 5s are 40. So which is equals to 5625 into 100. So besides 2 zeros will come, meter square is equals to area. So area of the field area of the field is equals to 562,500 meter square. But in hectares, 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meter square. This many meter square is equals to how many hectares? Which is equals to 562,500 by 10,000. If you do here 1, 2, 3, 4, these two zeros cancel, more two zeros are left, 1, 2, which you will be getting the area of the field. When you are dividing with the 10,000, the area of the field what you get is 56.25 hectares. Therefore, area in hectares is 56.25 meter. Area in hectares is 56.25. This much area will be irrigated in half an hour. The volume of the water which flowing to the field is equals to volume of the water which is there in the field. The field in the cuboidal shape, because when it is standing some particular height means maybe cube or cuboid. So volume is nothing but base area into height. So area into height. Is it clear? Right. Now question number 9. A farmer connects a pipe of internal diameter 20 centimeter from a canal into a cylindrical tank in his field which is 10 meters in diameter and 2 meters deep. 10 meters in diameter and 2 meters deep. Water flows through the pipe at the rate of 3 km per hour. In how much time will the tank will be filled? What is the time taken to fill to the tank? Now we can look at the board. A pipe is connected to the canal which water speed is 3 km per hour. The water is flowing through the pipe which is the shape of cylindrical. The diameter of the pipe is 20 centimeter. The speed of the water which is flowing, he connected to the canal to the pipe, that is 3 km per hour water speed. How much time it takes to fill the tank which is there in his field of 10 meters diameter and 2 meters deep, which is nothing but height. So volume of water, how much it is flowing in 1 hour if we calculate, then how much time it takes to fill the tank. Volume of this tank also we can calculate, then you can divide with that. So first, pipe, radius of the pipe, diameter of the pipe, diameter of the pipe D is equals to 20 centimeter. Radius R is equals to D by 2, which is equals to 20 by 2 is equals to 10 centimeter. But R we have in centimeter and here all in meter. So we convert that 10 centimeter, which we are converting as 10 centimeter we are converting into meters. So 10 by 100, which is equals to, we can write as 10 by 100 meters. Let it be like this only. 10 by 100 meters, that is nothing but 1 by 10 meters. Radius is how much? 1 by 10 meters. What is the radius here we are taking? 1 by 10 meters as we are converting, or else you can write as 10 by 100. Both are same. 1 by 10, 0, 0 cancel. Okay, 1 by 10 meters. Next, speed of the water. Speed of water is equals to 3 km per hour. 1 hour it is a 3 km speed. So 1 km is equals to 1 km is equals to 1000 meters. So 3 kilometers means 3000 meters. Volume of water in 1 hour. Volume of water flowing through the pipe in 1R is equals to, which is nothing but the cylindrical volume, that is pi R, that is pi R square H is nothing but here volume of the pipe. This is cylindrical shape, so the volume of the cylinder only we are calculating, which is nothing but pi R square H, pi R square H. But what is H we are considering? The 3000 kilometers which is traveling along with the length. So pi R square H is equals to 22 by 7 into radius 1 by 10 into 1 by 10, 1 by 10. Observe it. 10 by 100 is nothing but 0, 0 cancelled. So we wrote 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter we converted. 1 centimeter is 1 by 100. Are you following? We convert it into meters. Okay. So 10 by 100, 1 by 10 into 1 by 10 into 3000 meter cube. This much volume of water is flowing through the canal in 1 hour. Let the time taken to fill the tank be x hours. How many hours? X hours. So 1 hour how much volume is going? This many hours. Volume of water in x hours. Volume of water flows into the tank in x hours is equals to x into this answer 22 by 7 into 1 into 1 by 100, 10 tens are 100, you observe it, 10 tens are 100 into 3000 meter cube. Here you can cancel 2 zeros, which is left over here. So 2 zeros over x into 22 by 7 into 330 meter cube of volume is flowing in x hours. Now volume of the tank we will calculate. Radius and diameter, these are all given for the tank also. So here radius of the tank, diameter of the tank is equals to 10 meters. Radius, that is, what is the radius? R is equals to d by 2, which is 10 by 2 is equals to 5 meters. Depth, that is nothing but height. Height h is equals to 2 meters. Now volume of the tank. Volume of the tank means how much it can hold in it. Volume of the tank is equals to, again here pi r square h we are using, which is 22 by 7 into, you see here radius is 5 meters, 5 into 5 into height is 2 meter. So that is 2 meter cube. Now 22 by 7 into 5 5 is 25, 25 into 2, 50. This much volume is that, this is the capacity of the tank. And in x hours, let the time taken, 1 hour this much, in x hours this much water is flowing. Time taken to fill the tank. Time taken. So this volume in x hours is equals to volume n of the tank. Volume in x hours is equals to volume of water flows in x hours is equals to volume of the tank. Volume of the tank. Volume of x hours, volume of the water flows in x hours is equals to volume of the tank. So volume of the water in x hours, you see here, x into, observe it, x into 22 by 7 into 3000, 30 is left, not 3000, is equals to 22 by 7 into 50. 22 by 7 into 50. So when you x into 22 by 7 into 30 is equals to 22 by 7 into pi r square h. So 5 into 5 into 2 we calculated. So 22 cancel. Then x is equals to 50 by 30, 0 cancel, which is equals to 5 by 3 hours. 5 by 3 hours. If you convert into a mixed number, which is 3 ones are 3, 1, 2 by 3 hours. It takes time. X is equals to 1, 2 by 3 hours. Time taken to fill the tank is equals to 5 by 3 hours, or you can write 1, 2, 3 by r, which is equals to 1, 2 by 3 hours, which is a mixed fraction, or you can leave it 1, 2 by 3 hours. Either you can convert into improper to mixed, or you can leave over there. And here, instead of converting into mixed fraction, 5 by 3 hours we got. 1 hour is equals to how many minutes? We convert 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So 5 by 3 hours. 5 by 3 into 60 is equals to 3 ones are 320, which is equals to 5 into 20, 100 minutes. 100 minutes. So time taken is equals to 100 minutes. How much time it takes to fill the tank? 100 minutes. Actually we can leave 5 by 3 hours, but there is a chance to simplify further. So into 60, 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So 5 by 3 into 60, which will give you 100 minutes. So time taken to fill the tank is 100 minutes. 100 minutes. So I hope you understood what we have discussed in today's session. And volume conversion from one to the other. Water is flowing to the canal, water is flowing to the field, water is from the pipe to the cylindrical part. Okay. And from the digging, the earth taken out spread around evenly. It's a circular ring, which is nothing but volume of the embankment. So it is clear. I think you have cleared with the concept. Now exercise 13.3, question number 3 and 6 are, you have to finish it. Question number 3 is nothing but again the well, the earth taken out and spread evenly in a cuboidal form. So volume of the cylindrical well is equals to volume of the cuboid. Then you can find out its height. And question number 6, how many silver coins are required to make a cuboid? Cuboid measures are given LBH, and silver coin is having thickness is nothing but here height. So volume of cylinder is volume of one coin. If you calculate like that, how many coins are required to melt and form a cuboid? So let the number of coins be n, and n into volume of one coin is equals to volume of the cuboid. If you divide volume of the cuboid with volume of the cylinder, you will get, that is coin, you will get number of coins, how many are required to form such type of cuboid. So this is, with this our today's chapter, that is a chapter surface areas and volumes concept and the topic is completed. Again we will be meeting with another concept in the next class. So I hope you understood. So in this chapter, combination of solids, surface areas, combination of solids, volumes, conversion of from one shape to the other shape, or from one to many, or many to one. Many means coins to cuboid. How many are required? 1 to many means from one cylindrical jug or a tank or bucket, like if you take a glass or a cylindrical portion, from that if you are pouring water into the cuboidal shapes, how many cuboids are required? So from 1 to many or many to one, and from one shape to the other shape, what are that? Then they might have asked in the question, find the height or find the length or find the radius. So different questions we have come across. I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you. We'll meet again in the next class.